Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to the Docks series. As our own custom house where hopefully we can change the history of Westeros and see what if I was in this world, what would happen? We're here to find out. Now, for us at the moment, I still want more children. Come on, my wife. Maybe we should change our focus. That might be a good point. But we're not going to change it for a while, at least until 3 more years. We're already 45, but at least we have a young girl for now. She's not a genius, but it's better than nothing for now. I'm hoping if we get a son, he'll get genius, because then he'll go before her in inheritance. Really want to get this piece of land. I really hope we'll get that. Because those damn plums want my lands. And they've made claims on both Fair Isle and us already? What the hell? Green Shield's declared Green Shield war. Mace's claim on the Reach. Ooh. So here we go. Ulmer, Mace's claim. Who is Mace? I guess one of his brothers? No. His son? Who the hell is Mace? Let's have a claimants. Mace Gardner. So apparently, I'm guessing maybe his uncle or something. Green Shield wants to put this guy in charge of the Reese. Mace Gardner. So in this series, we are going to have a look a lot at the different houses and different kingdoms to kind of see the different histories that are going on at this point in time. There's like quite a few people have joined him. Leighton Keep, Farron Cross, Old Town. Having Old Town on his side is going to be pretty useful. The High Towers do have a lot of soldiers, and their sword vigilance. But yeah. Now he's gaining more men, and he does have a couple of alliances. Apparently Presta, is his friend. And then he has Tarbuck Hall. What about this guy? This guy's... I'm going to have to change it back, aren't I? Yeah, we're going to go for Fair Isle, I think. Yep, we're going to go for Fair Isle now, because if he can bring his allies in, that would be a problem. If we had Fair Isle, though, as well, we'd probably be okay. I do like the idea of having this little island here, but yeah. One day we'll marry into the Presta family. Okay, the Rock has now joined the war in the Reach, so I can't see the rebels winning now. That is probably a difficult call with the Rock coming to join, but this is bad timing. We need all of us to unite against the coming Dragon Storm. If we're fighting each other, how are we going to fight Aegon? This is ridiculous. What are people doing? And there we go. The first casualty of Aegon the Conqueror, but he has survived. Argilac the Arrogant has survived. He's not dead. He's not been executed. He's been released. And looks as though he's going to follow Aegon. I guess he respects Aegon and his war strategies, I guess. But basically, he admires him, I guess. So he's respected him and kind of stood down for now. And his daughter has had a son. So that means their line is now secure, which is good for them. But where's he going now, then? He's not attacking anywhere right now, but where will he attack next? And he wants to conquer the Iron Isles. So there we have it. Now, Harren the Black has already lost the whole of the Westerlands, so this is not a good time for him. Oh. And Argilac just declared an independence war, but he's already in jail. What the hell just happened there? So was he in jail then did it, or did he must have declared it then been put in jail? I have no idea what the hell's going on here. But okay, looks like he's very upset. Something went wrong there in their discussions. And looks as though Aegon had a change of heart maybe. Maybe, I have no idea. But I can't see Harren the Black getting out of this. He lost a lot of men fighting the independence wars. But yeah. And then Aegon still wants to conquer all the other independent Riverland lords. And of course, yep, they had to make peace there. And he took the Stormlands away from him. He did not kill him, it seems. But he has now taken away the Stormlands. And he sent him to the wall. Argilac the Arrogant survived, but he's now on the wall. Did his daughter? His daughter did not get it, but his grandson got it. The 0-year-old. Regent being his own father, the Cole. So there we go. Who will get the Stormlands? We'll have to wait and see. But that is a big thing to do. Take the Storms away from them. Can he give it to his brother, I wonder? I guess his brother, he has no land there. So I guess he can't, unless he gets some Dragonstone or something. I don't think the AI will do that as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he will. And back to our lands. Now, we've still not got any fabrications, even with his high diplomacy. And my wife is still not pregnant again. You need to get pregnant. Come on. We need more babies. For the family of Docs, we only have 2 living members. We need to grow our family out and spread across the lands. Now, the Rock has 2 sons, and he's ill. Ooh, that could be bad. Medium feudal taxes law. That won't affect me too much, but it will give him more money, maybe. Let's have a quick look. What are the laws right now? Oh no, feudal taxes would be me, actually. Yes, small. Yeah, I don't want that. Ignore, of course, yeah. I'm not going to give him more money when I... Oh my Jesus. Okay, the Greyjoys from Pike have come to raid my lands. That is not good. And also, our armies are away, of course. The Lannisters have taken our armies to fight down south, and at the moment they seem to be destroying the rebels with 18,000 men. Okay, he's got some extra gold. Maybe we could build up our lands. Old Town has 6,000 men still. But yeah, the Ironborn are just raiding like hell right now. I'm not going to build anything until the Ironborn have left. But we need someone to come save us. I can't save myself right now. How many soldiers were in that army? Only 2,000 men. Someone needs to come save us. We need help right now. What are the Lannisters doing? Case, Presters, what are you doing? You guys are meant to be looking at it. I know Prester can't help, but the Lannisters should be helping. They've sent their armies... Okay, they're bringing them back, thank God. Hopefully they can get back in time. And looks like they will. Okay, thank you, Lannisters. We'll remember this. They were there for us when we needed them. 11,000 men. Lauren Lannister, we respect you. Thank you very much. They saved our lands from the damn Greyjoys. Reaver Vicon Greyjoy. Apparently he's a drowned man, apparently. So that's why he's not married, but he does have children, so at least that will pass on his stuff. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, and exotic spices and luxuries such as glass and jewels fill the town square with wares and shouts. A couple of things I need. I think they should be banned. You know what? I kind of like to go shopping. There's a couple of things I need. I probably would do that. I like to get stuff. Who doesn't, to be perfectly honest? Who does not like to get stuff? The Bay of Claws, actually, that's kind of big, actually. That is actually pretty big. Now, at the moment, King Hound the Black is winning. Prince Roderick of the Iron Isles is helping him. Okay, that's to be expected. The Stormlands has not been given to anyone yet. And looks like some of them are not helping and some of them are. Summerfield. Who controls Summerfield? Oh yes, the Toynes. I always forget that. Imprison the Riswell. Okay, so some things going up north, apparently. Apparently the Starks are to imprison some people. Just the normal things up north. He's keeping control of his realms nicely. And there we go. Of course he won. We kind of expected him to win. But that might not be good for the Hightowers. Out of all the ones involved in that war, the Hightowers were the biggest one. But it looks as though they've actually got away with that. So it looks like they're not in jail or anything. But look at those stats. There's some pretty good people in this time zone. With some pretty good stats. And again, we have more people coming to our lands. I guess Case is kind of the ideal spot for the Ironborn to attack. It's right next to the sea and all. So it's kind of to be expected. Hopefully Aegon defeats them. That would be nice. Now, actually, this time might be a good idea to go for Rainwood. He's actually still in jail. But if I get it from my wife might go away. Now, will our children inherit this? Our children will inherit this, so maybe it's best if we just leave it for now. And our children can inherit that claim in the future. Maybe we'll move our family off to the Stormlands one day. But right now that's under Aegon. Visenya Targaryen has died. She was... What happened? She was murdered. She was not pregnant, but Visenya has been murdered by Calla. So the Calla was then killed, executed by Aegon, of course. But why? She was his other wife. Ooh, there you go, Aegon. That's what happens when you have more than one wife. So it looks like he got married again. This woman, though, was always jealous. She was jealous of Visenya because she was a true Targaryen. Maybe, I mean, obviously they say Aegon... A lot of people say Aegon was never that... He was never that interested in Visenya. He always kind of loved Rhaenys more. That's what we kind of get from the books and stuff. Whether that's true or not, it's debatable. But he was obviously jealous of her because she gave him a child. So she killed her. So he had to execute her. Aegon's not done well when it comes to love. But he's now got married again to another woman, an 18-year-old. So hopefully this woman can give him a lot more children. Orys Baratheon, though, is still alive. And he has a son. Eric Baratheon. God, that is pretty crazy, though. Only 2 Targaryens left, Aegon and his daughter. And only 1 dragon rider. That is going to hit him hard, actually. If he's the only one with a dragon... And it looks like I spoke too soon. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that the dragons live once more. And Queen Sarah now rides Vhagar. So his new wife has now decided to ride his old wife's dragon, Vhagar. Wow. I guess she's proven she's definitely worthy to be his wife. Okay, well there we go. He's now got 2 dragons again. So that'd be kind of helpful. They probably want some dragon eggs, actually. Did he have a dragon egg? He's not got a dragon egg yet. That's definitely something he'll probably want to get. And he's now got 2 more wives. Queen Lynette of Blackhaven. Another West Valerian. And also Queen Daenerys, another West Valerian. Okay, so he's definitely decided that because his 2 sisters are dead, he does not care anymore. He's going to marry everyone and get as many children as he can. Let's see what we can build in our lands. Basic defense, I guess. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll just go for that for now. What is this? Hold a tourney. I still have my ambition to one day have a son. One day. Winter is coming to an end, though, which is always nice to see. No one likes winter. Come to my attention, no one has been designated as the regent. Lauren, you're an ambitious man. I don't like this. An absurd proposal, yes. I'm not particularly fun. I need to make someone my regent. How about my wife? Yeah. We'll make my wife the regent. Yeah, she'll be fine. She should really be the regent. She's like the only one closest to me. I literally have no other family. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad, but that's how we begin. Our family is just... We're a new family on the forefront of Westerosi politics. Now, what is this? Slave raid on the Straits of Tarth. Okay, so it looks as though they've got a slave raid against Maya to defend against them. Now he has 12,000 men. Why would they come all this way? Anything going on east, actually? Looks like everything east is normal, apart from Braavos. So they're having a war against Pentos to get rid of slavery, probably. For the city of Valantin. And War of Emancipation. Okay. And the Rills was actually released in the end by the Starks. Back to our land. And still, we've not been able to get that claim at all. While this guy still has 2. This guy's not going... I don't understand. I've given you... You have 17 diplomacy. What are you doing, man? You just messing around over that? Apparently he's depressed. Is it because you're depressed, sir? Also, she already has a baby. Who did she have a baby with? She had a bastard with the Maester. Okay, so she had a bastard with the Maester. Very good. Always great to see. I mean, the Maester's a pretty good guy. Okay, let's hope so. We got more soldiers then. 2,700 men. That is good to see. We have a little bit more men than him. The Siege of Drum Tower. What is going on in your war then? 41% in favor of Aegon. So Aegon is destroying him right now. How in the Black is not able to hold him off at all. There's still the Claw Isle, they're still independent and whatnot. In recognition of my glory and honor, a Septon offers to anoint me with the holy oils and grant me knighthood. Of course. That is awesome. Lord Parry. Sir Parry, I guess now. So we've now become a knight. Very nice to see. Luxury clothes are trendy at the moment. What about keeping your courtiers busy by changing the fashion at court? I don't think I'm that fashionable. There are better ways of spending the taxes. I mean, I'd like to be fashionable in some ways, but maybe not everyone else agrees with me on my fashion, so we'll stay away from that for now. Basic defenses have been built. Peasant revolt in Dawn. That's all I've heard from Dawn since the beginning of this series. That's the first thing we've managed to hear. But I'm hoping that you would just damn well get that fabrication. God damn you. We're going to have to make our own faction. Might have to leave the Liege Loyalists. How is our lord doing? 5,000 men. Okay, Presto may be difficult to defeat. Though I guess that's because most of his men come from us, so if we rebel against him, I'm going to leave the faction for now. Depose him, overthrow. Yeah. No point overthrowing him. Just go to his son, but then again his son is young. If I could become the regent, then maybe I'd want to, I guess. Lauren has declared Western claim on Stony Sept. Ah, so we've decided to attack for Stony Sept against the currently losing king of the Ironborn. A very good choice there, my king. King Lauren, the Lannisters will rise high. Hear us roar. And I need some house words myself. I guess right now we have no house words. Maybe house words will develop as we go along. Maybe that's how we'll see. If you guys ever think at some point you can think of some good house words for us based on what happens to us, or based on maybe our sigil, I will be happy to hear. Maybe I'll incorporate them into the series. And they've got chattel slavery now in the Iron Isles. But right now, you know, I know a lot of people don't like the Lannisters, but right now in our series, we like the Lannisters. They've done a good job, and we're going to support them. And he's being smart here. This is a good time to attack when they are extremely weak. 900 men left. But what happens if Aegon wins first, I wonder? What will happen? And we have 39,000 men. No one can stop this lion. Minimal feudal taxes. Stony Sept is here. I think it's only for this piece of land. And is that de jure? Just the claim. So it's just his claim, so he'll probably get that. It won't put these people under him. So the Greys will have to lose that land, probably, which is a shame, I guess, for them. How many men does Aegon have left? 15,000. Okay, Aegon's doing pretty well. And his wife is pregnant. His dragon-riding wife is pregnant. So that is a great thing for him. Like I say, I want to keep an eye on everyone because I want to see what how the histories turn out in this one. The Arryns, of course, of a young boy. Now, it'd be interesting to see if he can make it to age before Aegon declares war on him. Because normally, obviously, he's quite young when Aegon declares war on him, which means it makes it difficult for him to defend himself. And as we know in history, his mother was obviously kind of basically in power at the time of the war, and she kind of just gave up once she saw there was no point fighting. And, of course, they let him ride the dragon. If I remember correctly, they let the little Arryn boy ride the dragon. I think that was... I don't think that was Visenya. I think it was his first wife, his sister. Sorry, not his first wife, his other sister, Rhaenys. I think she let him ride the dragon, if I remember correctly. And so the Arryns kind of gave up because they can literally just fly their dragons into the Eyrie. So you don't really want to face that down. The Eyrie may be a great defense, but against dragons, probably not going to work out for you. As of course in real life, the Horays learnt at Harrenhal, but maybe in this series they won't have to learn that. It doesn't look like he's attacked Harrenhal just yet. And we've called the Reach in as well. Okay, it looks like so far he's nothing to worry about. Now we've taken Stony Sept. Our men march upon them. And did she just die in childbirth? The Dragon Rider died in childbirth. He's had a mare at the moment, is Aegon. But he did have another daughter, Princess Velena. So 2 daughters right now. And Queen Velena. Valerion now rides Vhagar. So actually, Aegon's mother, at 50 years old, I didn't even realize she was still alive at this point, actually. I didn't actually know that. She is now riding the dragon. Which is, again, good for Aegon. He gets to keep 2 dragon riders at the moment. But yeah, she's a surprising choice. Very surprising choice, actually. Torrhen Stark to imprison the Flints. Okay. But still no claim. I can't do anything without claims. And without my, my Justicer being able to make claims, it's very difficult unless we do it through marriages. And I kind of did it mainly for her genius. Maybe in the future we'll have to change that round. But until we get that, there's no way I'm going to be able to declare war on anyone. Because I have no reason, I have no, nothing to prove that I should declare war. Now, 39%. How far is Aegon? 67%. Okay, no, I think the Lannisters could beat him before maybe Aegon does. I think Aegon maybe went up here. It looks like Aegon went straight for the Iron Isles and not for Harrenhal instead. But the Lannisters have got to Harrenhal. The Lannisters are already there in Harrenhal, but they're walking away. Now that they're going back now. 2nd of January. Just wait for the autosave there. Now they're going, what the hell are they doing? And now Aegon's here. Not him, but there's a few men there. So yeah, I think we might be able to make peace with Harren the Black before Aegon does. Which is very good, because I don't know what happened. If Aegon wins, will it make the war go against Aegon, or will it make the war inconclusive? And there's 7,000 Iron Islander men there. The Night's Watch is there, apparently. Prince Roderick, I think that's his brother, yes. So the Night's Watch is coming to help defend against the dragons. And there we go, fighting happening here. I'm not leading these men, though, because I'm the commander of Case, not of the Westerlands. And 96%, yeah, we're definitely going to win before they're done. 87%, it's going to be close, though. 100%, there we go, perfect. 87%. Very good job there, Lannisters. Maybe the Lannisters are the true kings. Maybe we should follow the Lannisters till the ends of the earth. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see how I feel as things go on as we get further up. We got Stony Sept. That's a good thing for us. We probably did not lose hardly any men. Oh no, it looks like we did lose some men. But, yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea then. Maybe that wasn't. Aegon's still coming. He's got more men than ever, and he's both swords, actually. But we're going to stop there the second episode, actually. That, again, not much actually happened for us. But for Westeros, a lot is happening right now. But for us personally and our family, my wife is still not pregnant. And why did I click this? Damn you, wife. You're 30. We need to get you pregnant. But I'll see you guys next time. Good night.